Hey YouTube, Josh Nader here, Josh Nader 219 here again, and this is the second video, well the next video in my tutorials about how to install a Traxxas servo into the upper plate. And so in my previous video I showed you how to install the servo saver, the servo saver arm, and how to attach it to the belt crank. And now I'm going to show you how to attach this whole piece right here onto the chassis. Again, sorry about the dirtiness. I haven't cleaned it yet. Well, I have, just not in a while. So first thing, or the tools you're going to need are this, your car, some these four little screws, two of these, and then two of these, which makes four. And then, where did they go? Oh yeah, they're still in here. These two little screws that screw on your steering links to your belt crank assembly. So first thing you're gonna do is, I'll take these screws out of your belt crank. So I take these two oh my god, these two little screws out, and then you put it right, and you gotta kind of play with it to get it in there, because sometimes it's not gonna work, sometimes it's gonna go in crooked, but you gotta make sure that it goes, or that it fits, and also make sure that your servo wire doesn't get pinched by any of these screws. So make sure that it runs straight, because Traxxas is really smart, and they made a little notch. I don't know if you have that little notch right there, so the wire won't get pinched. So holding the wire down, you go ahead and put it in there, and where it gets held on, come on, get out of here. Then where the belt crank gets held on, there are two big screws, and then then there are two little holes drilled into the chassis for the heads of the screws to go into. You're going to want to make sure that the heads go into the holes. And you can just wiggle it around, and then until you hear it snap, kind of. Then you know they're in there. So the next thing you're going to want to do, it doesn't really matter which one you do, but I'll do the big screws first. And I don't know about yours, but mine, where'd they go? They're kind of bent a little bit. So they don't go in perfectly straight. I don't know if you can see that, but it's just tiny bent. It's bent. This kind of goes like that. But I mean, it all works out. It's just kind of hard to put in. Oh my god, stupid screw. So yeah. Yep. Okay. And now I'm going to do these little screws, those little baby guys, and these are real easy. You just go into there, and there. Make sure it's nice and tight. Don't want to strip it out. Don't want to strip out the belt crank or those little posts, because that's no fun. And then Now you have to attach the steering links to the belt crank, which is pretty easy, but it's kind of hard to get your screwdriver in there. So I don't know, you can kind of screw around with it and screw around with a screw and figure it out yourself. Okay, one down, one to go. There you go. Okay, nice and solid. Okay, and then so once that's all done, take your servo wire and plug it into your receiver. And now, this is the TQI, so you can get all the telemetry stuff. Oops. You can get all the telemetry stuff, like to see how fast it'll go, which I really want to get. But then you want to plug in your servo wire into channel 1, because 1 to turn, 2 to burn, channel 2 is for the ESC. So this one has 2, or the bottom 2 are channel 1s. It goes channel 1, channel 2, channel 3, channel 4, then battery. And then those upper 2 and that one are for the telemetry stuff. So you take that and plug it in. Oops, wrong way. And if your ESC doesn't, and if your plugs don't have the little guide, then always remember the black cable goes to the right, or goes to the outer part of the receiver box, like it points that way. Yeah, so thanks for watching. Please comment, rate, and subscribe.